Hey guys, Jacob here with ePoolSupply. Today we've got an A&A top feed valve and we're going to install Kit A is what they call it. So stay tuned. And we're back. So I've got an A&A top feed valve here and it's like a DIY kit. They call it Kit A. And what it does, it has the internal gear assembly if you want to pluck out all the gears yourself and replace it rather than just buying the whole entire gear assembly. So today I'm going to show you how to install this. So let's go ahead and dive on in. First, I'm gonna take it out, let's see what we got. A lot of gears. So let me put the gear kit off to the side. So what I've got comes with a impeller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gears. And it comes with a little bag. So it comes with a washer that goes on the bottom of your impeller, and then it comes with these little lock washers, and it comes with 6 of those. So, as you can see here, let's take the old gear kit out. You got your old gear kit. As you see here, the top 2 have the lock washers, the top 2 over here have the lock washers, the bottom 2 over here have the lock washers, and the bottom 2 here over here have the lock washers. So let's just take it all apart and see what happens. So as you can see here, it seems like kind of a pain in the butt to get tools in here. So what you're gonna do is this top part comes right off. So you can take a pair of pliers and then separate them like this. Probably the easiest and safest way to do this. This little piece comes off. Little tricks of the trade, now you got a low profile gear kit. But anyways, so now I'm gonna take all my little spacer washer, locker washers off, and they literally just come right off, so. Also something to think about too is the second you take these off, you have officially ruined them. So once you've committed, you've committed. So make sure you're on board. Something to kind of notice too is these gears, it's not like some are up, some are down. They're all face down. So literally I could just start plucking these guys off because I know that they're all gonna go down. The top 2 and the top 2 get the lock washers, the bottom 2 and the bottom 2 get the lock washers. So to make it real easy, it's not gonna work that way. So come on. This guy's stubborn. There we go. I win. All right, now we got a couple more, so. Cool. That didn't take too long. So now, let's take all my gear assemblies off, put them off to the side so I don't intermingle them with the newer ones. Same with the lock washers. So now what I'm gonna do is you go opposite. So that one goes on, this one goes on, make sure they spin. Always make sure they spin. Because you don't want it to go like that. So you want to get that thing on there, spin it. Get it on there, spin it. Start from the bottom. Cool. So now, like I said earlier, the top 2, the top 2, the bottom 2, the bottom 2. So the ones that don't get it are the middle gears on each side. So now these guys are pretty easy. They just press on. Come on. See, they're a little tough at first. So they're like really, you probably can't see this in the video, but they're real flat, which makes it pretty hard to push them on. So do your best. So again, just keep turning, make sure everything's good. All right, so now we're gonna install this guy. So I miscounted earlier, so it actually came with 8. Duh. So, hello. These things are kind of a pain in the butt to do, to be honest with you. If it was me, I'd just buy the whole gear kit, but again, this is definitely the cost conscientious way to do this. So when all of those are on there, those prevent the things coming from all the way up and all the way down. So when those are all on there, so you got 2 up here, 2 down there, turn it, make sure everything turns, and then you're good. So now let's start with the other side. This is a finger killer, by the way, so. See that? So what I did on this one, I made it a little too tight on one of these guys. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this and kind of loosen it up a little bit. So these things are not easy to kind of work, to be honest with you. It'd be nice, there you go. It'd be nice if they made a spacer washer for you so you could actually have the right exact distance. They cannot be seated up against the plastic. I'd imagine that's gonna wear the plastic down. So what I did was I kind of backed it off a little bit. But ultimately now when you put it back in the gear kit, you're gonna slide this washer inside there and then your impeller goes on top and spins. So pretty straightforward. It just kind of beats your fingers up, to be honest with you, during the installation of this. But yeah, this is how you install kit A. I mean, pretty straightforward, great way to save money than buying the whole kit. Again, I would recommend buying the whole kit over this. This only works for top feeds. So if you have a low profile valve with that glass top, don't buy this. The biggest difference between that is this is a lot smaller and won't work with your top feed. So again, you have a top feed valve, get a top feed kit. This A kit works great, or get the whole kit. If you have a low profile valve, you can only get the complete gear kit. So I'm Jacob with ePoolSupply. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Subscribe today if you haven't subscribed. Check out the links below, and we got a lot more content coming your way. Thank you.